Yeah, I mean, I would make it easy. So, most of the carts that I've seen have 12 little things,
Hmm.
little containers. So, of those 12 containers, and also what I've seen over and over, which makes sense to me, is people offering, okay, so you could do like an American version and you take 12, you can have 12 of any of these items.
Okay.
Okay, and then they may have an upscale version, which, okay, so maybe that American version was $10. The upscale version is $15, and you get imported cheese, and some more expensive items, but you pick 12 off of that menu. To me, that makes a lot of sense. And, I mean, it's kind of, or you could just mix it up and say, well, you get 12 of everything and just say your price is $12,
Or what? Yeah, you mean per
Yeah.
head or
Yeah,
like
per
however?
head, per
Okay.
head. So when you say per head, you want to also say at the same time, but it's a minimum of 20 people, because if you don't, and
Right.
yeah, so you have to say a minimum of 20 people, and or whatever you feel, I would say a minimum of 20. And
Yeah.
then you also want to have the per hourly flat rate to have somebody there,
Hmm.
which looks like a minimum of 2 hours for an event, and they're going to pay somewhere between $325 and $400
Yeah.
for that 2 hours, and that is part of the cost of the cart. And then
Yeah.
on top of that, you're going to pay per person for for the event. So
I
if you
think
have
the key on this too is not, yeah, you're paying for the time you're standing there, or
correct,
whoever you're gonna, if it's somebody you're hiring, that, I
yeah,
mean, because they got to pay for you to be there, because you're not just gonna let them walk up and take stuff off the cart. Because if
no,
that, other, if
no.
you're gonna do that, you might as well set up a table.
And it's interesting because I also feel like I've seen some things online where it looks like that's what they're doing, where they're
Really?
setting the cart up and they're just letting people go to town, which makes no sense to me. So only because, like,
Just
why
set
would
up a
you do that
grazing
when you could
table.
have a nicer grazing
Yeah.
table that looks nicer? I don't know why you would do the cart. So I have seen that where they rent just the cart and they put the food in it and they like leave it and they come back later for it, which, okay.